He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo.
Come forward, thank you for coming.
Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo,
Everybody's been doing it for a few different ones.
Haribo. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name.
All right, let's chant a little japa here. So, broadcasting some new people here. First spot. So this chanting is a way to attain true happiness, true love, true bliss, true freedom. Freedom from problems, fears, anxieties, by raising the consciousness, raising our vibration. Deeper level awareness. True. It's just amazing. So we're going to do that. Anybody else? Hare Krishna. Sound is good. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Let me know now if there's anybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Original.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, 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 Krishna. Sound okay? Okay? Krishna, 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 Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, we're going to do this without the music. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Oh, Krishna, thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It should be louder now too. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. For you new people, this will take all your worries away, all your unhappiness, all your fears. You know, it's very cheap too. It doesn't cost you anything. You know, you don't need a psychiatrist, psychologist. You don't need to opt out of life. You don't have to take drugs, pills, uh, booze. Just chant, you know, and your happiness will rise like bubble up there. And it just gets better and better and better, you know. And so, really encourage people to do it. And come chant with us. It'll give you the encouragement and you know the encouragement to keep going with it till you start passing through phases, and it just gets better and better and better. And yeah, you really like it, man. It's worth it. Yeah, it's the best thing in the world that I've ever found. And I'm about 69 years old, man. Best tool for life. Very simple. Just hear this sound vibration. And if you do it here, it works very quickly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. You get like a spiritually drunk, you know, and it's nice. There's no side effects. You just get more. Instead of becoming dull, you become more deep. You know, more deeper understanding about life, what it's all about. You know, deeper knowledge and truth. And yeah, it's amazing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. That's how. Yeah, one person said on this other chat that we're doing here that everything else becomes unattractive. Yeah, compared to this is how attractive it is. It's amazing, man. Yeah, the whole world should be doing this, man. It's the best thing. We'd have world peace. We'd have a connection with everybody. We feel like the whole world is our family, because that's the real truth. People are just disconnected because of traumas and all kinds of stuff. This will heal the traumas, and all the connection we'll start to feel with all humanity as brothers and sisters. You know, it's where it's going, man. This chanting will help you get there very quickly. Sure helping me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I just so stoked, man. I can't believe I found such a treasure. My God, this is like striking the mother lode. This chanting, yeah, yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Krishna. Whoever you are, whatever you are, thank you for this name. Well, I'll deem you God because you give me so much happiness, more than any other thing or person in this world. This name, we'll call this name God. You're my God. This chanting is my God. I'm not ashamed of that, man. Best things that ever happened to me is this, finding this mantra. Thank you, Prabhupada, for coming to America. Hare Krishna, Krishna, yeah, man. Woo. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. I'm just amazed, you know. I've been chanting for a lot of years, though, but now it's just so nice. I just listen to the sound vibration, and my cheeks go up in such happiness. I just feel Krishna, God, you know, that this life force, this happiness bubbling up like a fountain of youth, a fountain of energy and all kinds of amazing treasures. It's like that, man. So come along for the ride, man. We'll encourage everybody, to get the desired result like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, you laugh a lot too, by the way. If anybody's new, why are you laughing? What's so funny? It's just this happiness, this exuberance. It's just bubbles up, man. You laugh, you cry, tears of happiness. It's amazing, man. Yeah, it's cutting edge stuff, man. Very few people know anything about this. You don't need to get a cold anymore. You just blow your nose and mucus seems to come up. It's good, healthy. Yeah. When you got a cold, you usually feel pretty bad. But here, you just blow your nose and purify your body. Very nice. Even start sweating sometimes. So it's like going on a jog. Purify your body that way. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh, Krishna, my God. Whoever you are, whatever you are, you're my God, man. You're my friend. Yeah, you give me happiness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, let's read a story. Okay. Chaitanya Bhagavat. Let's see here. The glories of Murari Gupta. Oh, let's see here. Should I read this on there? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Amazon. I'll be right back. Hello? Amazon? Okay, I'll be coming down. 2 minutes. 1 minute. So I'll be right back. Amazon's here. My fan broke. I got a new fan. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Here we are. Okay. Ah. Where was I? All right, Gupta. Let's see here. See, the glories of Advaita Charya. This is on page 749. Let's check these out. Uh-huh, 749. The glories of Advaita Charya. Ancha Kanda, chapter 9. All glory to Sri Caitanya, the beloved husband of the goddess of fortune. Sri Ram Devi and prime object of the devotion and love of the Vaishnavas. All victory to the Lord and Master of Vaikuntha, the most munificent personality. Kindly cast your merciful glance upon the living entities. The devotees eagerly took advantage of the Lord's association and enjoyed every moment in the bliss of Sankirtan. When coming from Bengal, the devotees brought a variety of foods that they knew were the favorites of the Lord. They had seen the Lord as a youngster in Navadvip, and so were well acquainted with the Lord's likes and dislikes. So the devotees eagerly took advantage of the Lord's association and enjoyed every moment in the bliss of Sankirtan. See, and so how do we do that now? We do that by mantra. We chant the Lord Chaitanya's name and Nityananda's name, Radha and Krishna's names, and that's the whole point in Sadhu Sangha. In doing that here, you become very easily attracted to the Lord. You start to enjoy the bliss of this association with the Lord. That's what it's all about. People don't enjoy the bliss of association with God. They don't know how can I do that? They don't know this by chanting the names of Krishna or Lord Caitanya and the devotees. You can experience bliss in the association of the Lord by mantra. See? But this is a special gift. This gift comes through those who have received the gift, and then they pay it forward. See? And this is the ecstatic level of enjoyment of the bliss of association. See, so everything that people are doing in Vaishnavism, they're doing the rules, regulations, and ceremonies and everything, but it's all leading to simply enjoying the bliss of association with the Lord through chanting the Lord's names and pastimes and qualities. There's bliss in that, it's happiness in that, but you have to be opened up. Your spiritual senses have to be awakened. Otherwise, like we read before, the common people could not relish the confidential pastimes of Lord Caitanya, see, because they weren't opened up yet. Even the common student community. I say common, this is because this is uncommon. It's very uncommon to enjoy the bliss of God in the form of his name. That's usually for liberated souls. A very high level of consciousness to do that. Yeah. 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 So that's the essence. That's where religion is leading, is ultimately to enjoy the association of the Lord. And one might think, well, that's not very God conscious. You're not. It's supposed God's the enjoyer. You're not supposed to enjoy. See, but you see, this is the great magic of the enjoyment of the Lord and the enjoyment of a devotee. The devotee is being purified by chanting and by associating with elevated souls who relish the association of the transcendental Lord through chanting. Yeah. Then you begin to see that, oh, I see, you're making you happy is my happiness. See, all the verses, you begin to understand that the devotees and the Lord share the same heart. See, that's Krishnadas Kaviraj taught that. You share the same heart. It's like you're sharing the same bed. It's like it's your other half. Yeah? So what the Lord enjoys, you enjoy that. Okay? The Lord enjoys himself, basically. He enjoys associating with himself. Why not? He carries he is the spiritual potency. That's why he split himself off in a sense and has Radharani. So he enjoys his spiritual potency in a spiritual form of Radha. See, so but we're built for that. We're built for the enjoyment of God. See, we also, the Lord puts that in us, the love of God in us, so that we can enjoy Radha and Krishna's association. Yeah. Great thing, man. This is self-realization. This is enjoying the company of the transcendental Lord. Yeah. Otherwise, you enjoy the company of your mundane friends, your dogs and cats, but they're still mundane. So it's fine if you want to, you have that in your life, but if you come here, you don't have to renounce that. You just develop your awaken your spiritual senses so you can enjoy the company of the Lord in the form of his name more and more and more, in the form of his pastimes more and more and more. When you start to feel like, wow, this is really uplifting me, this is purifying me, wow, I feel like my anxieties are going because I'm chanting these glories, I'm feeling this bliss, I'm feeling this free of anxiety. See, this is you're developing your traction. It's like you're putting money in a bank. We are putting money in our bank like this, our spiritual bank account. This is even better than putting material money in your bank account, because that's going to go. I mean, it's okay for now, but don't neglect this. You need, the more attraction you get is your spiritual money in the bank. See, this is kept for us forever. See, the other stuff goes. You have to give it to your family to fight over, like dogs. They fight over your inheritance and stuff like that, because they think that's everything, We need more people fighting over spiritual ecstasy. The real opulence, the opulence of God and his real devotees. So they had seen the Lord as a youngster in Navadvip, and they were well acquainted with the Lord's likes and dislikes. Now in Nilachal, each group of Vaishnavas prepared the Lord's favorite dishes and invited him to eat. Let's see. Isn't that Radharani and Krishna are our original parents? And they have expanded themselves in this. Well, you know what Prabhupada said? He said in the spiritual world, there's no sons of God. There's no like parental where the God is your father and you're, a son or something. That's what he said. I don't know. I'm not sure. But generally, if you notice in there is no, in Vrindavan, where is the father? Where is Krishna is your father? It is not. There's only servant relationship. So Prabhupada is probably right, because there's only that's only to get us liberated in this here. We think of the Lord. What we do is, it's just like people do this with the guru. You project what you need. You project your lack of your relationship with your parents and father and mother in this world. The Lord is like a parent in the sense, but I don't know. In the Rasa Vrindavan, there's only basically the 4 rasas and then that neutrality thing, which they don't consider much. The servant, there's the parental thing is to do with Krishna as the child. You don't see anything where the devotee is the child. So I don't know, something to think about. I never thought about it more deeply than that, but now I see why Prabhupada probably said that, because he didn't see this relationship in Vrindavan like that. You only see it in Mathura and in Dwarka, actually, in Dwarka and Mathura, where the Lord had wives, and so he had sons, and they had that relationship with him. But Prabhupada said in spiritual, basically that may be here. I can't say, I haven't really did an in-depth study about that. That's so anyway, it's something to look into. Maybe somebody else knows about that or can research that in the Vaishnava scriptures. You'll see here, I notice, like for me, in my development, I don't look at Krishna like a parent anymore. I see like he's more like a intimate friend, intimate friend, and more, but say like that kind of relationship. And also, like, as a spiritual master, there's a parental type relationship with a disciple for a while, at least, until they advance and become stronger. There's some of that too. So, maybe it's just a temporary thing. Okay. So the Lord was extremely satisfied with the arrangement of taking prasadam in different Vaishnava homes every day. And thus he enjoyed his favorite preparations. The Vaishnavas, the wives of the exalted Vaishnavas, were expert cooks, being partial expansions of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Lakshmi Devi, the wife of Sri Narayan, and the variety of preparations they made was astounding. All the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis were steeped in the ecstasy of chanting the holy name, and serving the Lord. They wept tears of joy continuously. They cooked his favorite foods, and the Lord ate with great exhilaration. This is the transcendental way of prema bhakti, the devotees blissfully serving the Lord, and the Lord receiving the service of his beloved devotees with immense pleasure. Yeah, and then just chanting the holy name together here like this and feeling that bliss and that happiness, this is prema, the bliss of prema bhakti. And in some devotees their transformations manifest, and and life is good, man. Life just becomes one big benediction, because this is really the highest pleasure of the Lord. The highest pleasure of the Lord is he wants to associate with us. He wants us as his friend again, and not being ignored, because that's what, when we Maya grabs our attention all the time, grabbing our attention. So we naturally ignore the Lord, because of Maya has always got us like looking at her at stuff. So the Lord is very happy, and you start to experience that happiness of being associated with the transcendental Lord. That's the idea of chanting in association with devotees, receiving Bhakti Lata Bij, which is attachment to this chanting that grows more and more and more. If you don't have it, then you'll just be worshiping the Lord only on, the Vaidhi level without any transcendental attachment developing. That's where a lot of Vaishnavas are. They're in the mode, like they're like Kapila Dev, he taught. You can do devotional service in the mode of ignorance even. See, in the modes, you could do devotional service there. See, but you're a separatist, and you probably just give respect to the deity and maybe your guru, and you hate everybody else. In other words, you don't know the real deity and the guru yet. See, mode of ignorance, mode of passion. Maybe you're Pujari, you're working all the time. Prabhupada had a lot of disciples like that, and he engaged them because they weren't qualified to be Brahmins. He would just go, okay, go work for Krishna. Engage your fruitive activity. Go build temples, collect money and stuff like that. They could do that. They're real passionate. So he would engage them in them. So you're doing devotional service in the mode of passion and getting purified because you're connecting with devotional service. You still don't have Bhakti Lata Bij yet because you're in the mode of passion. But Bhakti Lata Bij is transcendental to the modes. Yeah, transcendental to the modes of nature. Okay? So there's devotional service in the mode of goodness. That's the kind of the Brahminical thing, sannyasi thing, varnashram dharma. See, you're doing austerities and renouncing, regulative devotional service, ceremonies. See, there's not a lot of transcendental taste in that, usually. Okay? So the special mercy, the thing is, this is what Vaishnavas need to learn. Actually, everybody needs to learn, is to get the special mercy of a Vaishnava. That special mercy is this Bhakti Lata Bij. It gives you relationship and attachment to the transcendental Lord, even though you're not qualified. Your only qualification is to accept the gift. People don't know how easy it could be. See, Narayan Raj wasn't even given, he wasn't giving Bhakti Lata Bij. He even said, prema, that's very high standard. Bhakti Lata Bij is attachment to the Lord. Transcendental attachment. That's special mercy of a Vaishnava. That's when the Lord says, okay, give it even to the lowest people. See, Prabhupada and also Narayan Raj and all these other devotees, they were not, it didn't enter their mind to do this. They had another mission. Okay? Their mission was not to give Bhakti Lata Bij. I mean, some rare persons got it, like maybe Jayananda and Vishnu Jan. Okay? And some others probably got some taste. A lot of those have some taste. See, but this is special. This is transcendental taste. This is not mode of goodness taste. This is not superimposing your desires and your mundane love on Krishna. This is transcendental affection. This is a great gift of Guru and Krishna when the devotees get the authorization to give it. I got it in 1996 to begin this distribution of this Bhakti Lata Bij, which is this attachment to serving Krishna on a transcendental level. That's why we do what we do is uncommon. It's not common. You can go to all these different sanghas and everything. You won't see this kind of worship. This is uncommon worship of Krishna. This is so uncommon in Vaishnavism right now. Even the alleged Raghunuga Bhakti Sanghas don't understand it because they're not really doing it as far as I can see. They're not engaged at this platform. If they did, they could relate. I mean, I see you devotees relating to many transcendental things, many of you here. transcendental qualities of Krishna and everything, you would say, yeah, I can relate to that now. Yeah, I understand that. Okay? Most of the Vaishnavas are at this point, including gurus and sannyasis and all that, they can't relate to this. This is outside of their scope of understanding. Even though they say and their disciples say the gurus are so great and everything, well, that's their opinion. You know what's really great? The attraction that many you devotees here have for Krishna is right in line with what I'm reading here. Yeah, the devotees were, serving Krishna with tears in their eyes and ecstasy like a lot of you are doing here already. That's uncommon. That's great mercy, man. That's getting the mercy of Krishna and the Vaishnava. And you got to get it both. By the mercy of Krishna, you get the Vaishnava, you get a spiritual master. And by the mercy of that spiritual master, you get this Bhakti Lata Bij. See, finishing it. You become transcendentally attached to the Lord. Everybody should, if you get sufficient intelligence, you would give up everything for this. Everything. That means any guru that's adverse to this, give them up immediately. Can you do that? Not many. But that's what Bali Maharaj did. His guru was adverse to Shuddha Bhakti. That same Shuddha Bhakti and more is manifest in our Sangha because of the grace of Lord Caitanya and his latest incarnation. He gave up for Bhakti of Vamanadev Bhakti, which is another kind of Bhakti. It was pure Bhakti, and coming from Vamanadev. And his guru was adverse. His guru could raise the dead. But he was adverse to Shuddha Bhakti. That's how high Shuddha Bhakti is. That's how high the Bhakti is here in this Sangha. It's so deep. It's so pure that's been given to us. Not that I'm not thinking I'm pure. No, this Bhakti is pure. I live on it, man. Many of you are living on it. It's your life and soul. That's because it's so great. It's like the devotee there said, there's nothing that compares to this. Chanting in ecstasy like this. And it's true. Nothing. No greater happiness, no greater purification, no greater spiritual power. No greater way to just obliterate samsara in your life. The cycle of birth and death explodes. Gone. Put it behind you. Nobody else can do it without this kind of spiritual potency and strength. Not like this. They're working really hard to do it. I cannot glorify what is going on here enough. The mercy we've been given and the power to distribute this. See, we're Jeev Jagoing everybody now. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, sleeping souls. The Lord is here again in the form of this Bhakti Lata Bij being thrown all over the planet now. Like my living room? Very nice, huh? Clean today, huh? Like everything is in order. No pixelating. So one day, Sri Advaita approached the Lord and said, "My dear Lord, kindly come to my house and take prasadam, whatever little I cook. If you come, I will be blessed by your presence." Sri Krishna Chaitanya replied, "Anyone who eats your cooking is instantly rewarded with Krishna Prem, Krishna Bhakti, and thus he is sure to attain Sri Krishna. Yeah. See, anyone who eats your cooking is instantly rewarded with Krishna bhakti. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. What's the purport? What's the meaning? What is Lord Caitanya thinking? What is his codes? What is in these codes? See, how does a devotee cook? I mean, does he have to cook? I'm not a cook. I don't really cook for Krishna. I mean, I make stuff, but I don't consider it real cooking. We cook up the name, man, by chanting. You starting a fire, igniting a fire sacrifice, man, by chanting the holy name. Man, you think that's cooking, man? Can you cook a nice meal for the Lord? Yeah. Can you chant the holy name with great bliss and ecstasy? Well, anybody who eats your cooking, how do you eat the cooking of the devotee, man? You eat through your ears, man. You assured Krishna Bhakti. You get assured Bhakti Lata Bij. People get Bhakti Lata Bij here. Some people get awakened, then they go away for a while, but probably come back in some life. Yeah, see, you eat the cooking of the devotee. This is my cooking, man. We cook in this Sadhu Sangha every day. We have a little bonfire, man. We roast our marshmallows here over the fire, campfire. Yeah, so that's why you come in here and eat the cooking through your ears. See, and anybody who eats this cooking, very easily you get attracted to Krishna. Isn't that so? Am I saying anything off? Is that conclusive? Yeah. See, this is a way to cook. I mean, there's so many devotees cooking in the temples, cooking for the deities, but how many get Krishna prem from that cooking right away? Shortly. People here, you listen here, eat the cooking. See, I'm cooking. This is my cooking. This is a cooking, we're cooking, actually roasting Krishna here. We're roasting. We're having a roast. Marshmallow roast of Krishna is the marshmallow, man. Yeah, we're cooking, chanting the holy name, man. Firing it, getting the ovens getting hotter and hotter, man. Yeah. Mixing the ingredients of tears and laughter and all that stuff. And you guys are eating that cooking by listening. That's why you come, Come and listen to other ecstatic devotees chanting in ecstasy. They're cooking the meal and you get it and you start saying, this is very good. Boy, I feel uplifted by eating this cooking through here. Otherwise, you'll spend like 20 years like Kamalakanta and still think the cooking is in the pot. Still, what are you doing eating words? How do you eat those words? Well, just keep coming and gradually you'll figure it out. How are they eating words? Well, you got to learn from them how to do it. It's basically by accepting Shiksha. I mean, he says, he's thinking, it's just Prabhupada for him. It's like Mahavirya, like Meena. They all got the same. They think, yeah, it's just Prabhupada. It's Prabhupada. No, and Prabhupada taught this. And I'll just repeat what he taught because he saw the same Maya in his godbrothers that I see the same Maya in my godbrothers, like Kamalakanta and Mahavirya. I consider them God. This grand disciple thing don't fly. I consider you my godbrothers, like Prabhupada considered his godbrothers. And he said, if your godbrother gets the special mercy of their guru, you should give them almost as much. I'll just use his words. It should be equal, actually, but almost as much respect as you do for your guru. Who's doing that? Is Mahaviri doing that? Is Meena doing that now? She did before, but then she got off the path. Is Mahaviri doing that? Is Kamalakanta doing that? That's why he can't eat this cooking. He sees this as different. He doesn't know that this is where Prabhupada is here. See? All he would have to do is bend the knee, man, like he does with Prabhupada and Vishnu John. You do that here, very easy for him to get Krishna praying, but he doesn't do it. He doesn't have the intelligence yet. He's less intelligent, and I'm just trying to help him right here. I have to get roar a little bit, man. Otherwise, the guy can't eat. He got a lot of old wax in his ears. So if you want Krishna Prem, you want to eat this kind of prasadam that the devotees are eating here, you give that kind of respect here because it is respectable, man. You know, you're going to get more than you got with Prabhupada. How could you say, well, it's true, man. What did Prabhupada give Prema Bhakti? You're getting Prema Bhakti here. You should be as grateful, at least as grateful as you are to Prabhupada. This is on his order. There's a little lesson to you gurus out there, you sannyasis out there. And I haven't seen you have as not even a tenth of the prema bhakti that many of my disciples have. You should be the first ones over there, but you're also very proud, very less intelligent, and you just can't admit it. Hey, man, you're Trump, man. This preaching, this ecstasy, these truths trump everything in the whole Krishna consciousness movement to date. And the proof is the amount of mercy being given here that's not given anywhere else. I'm proud of my service. I'm proud of this work. Yes, it's true. I'm proud of it. I'm proud to say these things to help bust your false ideas, false conceptions. Right there, Shama-san? Am I telling the truth? I'm going to smash your guru's false ego, man. We're going to get that guy, drink this bhakti. We're mean machines here, well oiled, man. You know, we got our, you know. Anything you want to say there, Shama-san? Give us a word.
Hare Krishna. Yes, it's just there was this big purification, and today I have this peace inside of me. I have a lot of beautiful realizations. What's next? You know, in my life, in my relations, with my Krishna, with my work, with my business. I see everything now. Now I have to do this. But the vision is there and the purification is like, it brought something out, you know, the bigger vision.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So, see, it's good. It was good. You needed to go through that so this vision could come.
So funny. Krishna is very present. Yeah. Now it's like, and yesterday I was like, oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah. You look happy. That's the main thing.
It's very hard to not talk about him, you know. Everybody who I meet, they ask me, how are you? And it's like the first thing which I want to talk, you know, how beautiful and how this and this and this. And I try to find the words that those Mughals will understand, you know.
Yeah. You look pretty drunk. You drunk on Krishna or something.
because I supposed to teach yoga online now on 1 hour ago, and I saw you that you came live. And I was like, oh, I would like to be live and not yoga. And then I sent the link. It's supposed to be 5 people,
Uh-huh.
and it never happened before, but only one came.
Oh.
Everybody had stuff suddenly, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then with
yeah.
this one person, I was talking about God.
Oh,
1 hour
good.
long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, 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 good. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. As long as I'm hearing the chanting, I stay good.
Yeah, it was beautiful at the beginning. It was beautiful at the beginning. Will you send us the link of this music?
Let's see. Yeah, link of the music. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Link. I don't know. I'll think about it afterwards. See
Okay,
how I
yeah.
can do it. Okay. So anyone who eats your cooking is certainly instantly rewarded with Krishna Bhakti. See, that's the transmission of the Bhakti Lata Bij, is the devotee. When you get the authorization, matter of fact, Lord Caitanya told Nityananda and Advaita, you go out and give this Bhakti Lata Bij even to the lowest persons. Give them attraction of Krishna and Vrindavan, even to the lowest persons. See, so that's the revival here. That's what we're doing here. This is what Vaishnavas don't understand. They don't think, they don't get this yet. But anyway, we're here to make it clear. See, clarity is one of the gifts Vaishnavas get by being purified. Purification, you become more clear. It's like your brain works perfectly or better, much better. You get cleared out, you get a proper understanding, you become more of in a flow, and not, all bottled up with conditionings and all that stuff in a way. That's why the purification's there, to get it out. So you're more freed up, there's more connection with the Lord, more electricity. See, more bliss, more ecstasy, more of everything, better than good, even. Yeah. My dear Acharya, your cooking gives me life. See, your cooking gives me life. You see, it proved my point, man. That cooking, that chanting. You come here, we're going to teach people how to cook. You didn't know I was a chef, did you? That's a new hat we got on today. Chef Goharidas. See, you come here to our cooking class, and we'll teach you how to cook for Krishna, to make Krishna very happy, and then automatically you'll be happy. There you go. Automatically you attain Vrindavan. Vrindavan is, you're happy when Krishna's happy. Eh? Not the opposite. When you're attached to Maya, you're not happy when Krishna's happy. You're not happy when a devotee is chanting in ecstasy. You probably get a little mad at them, unless you got some special mercy. Because Lord Krishna himself accepts your offering of food. See, I would never hesitate. Okay, wait. Krishna, anyone who eats your cooking is instantly rewarded with Krishna Bhakti, and thus he is sure to attain Krishna. See, sure. That's why people, this is so important to attain Krishna Bhakti, because you're assured to attain Krishna. Otherwise, it's very unsure that you're going to get Krishna. If you don't have this Bhakti Lata Bij, this pure attraction for the Lord for no material reason, no motive other than your heart is just into it. Or here's your heart into Krishna there, Shama-san. Do you want anything in return? Okay, well, that's okay. Of course, you gotta have your needs taken care of at this time, at least. When everything is said, then you can, okay. Of course, he's no problem with that. He likes that. He likes a relationship. He thinks, oh, good, she's after me. She's looking at my pockets a little bit. Good, and then his pockets are deep, man. You can reach in there.
But I have this moment. I have this moment when I'm like, I love you and I don't want
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But I have my
Yeah,
needs, and
yes, yeah.
he should cover them.
Exactly. What are friends for? They should cover your needs, man. He's thinking, hey, man, I'm going to cover those needs. Yeah. See? And because Lord Krishna accepts your offering of food, yeah, your cooking gives me life. See, that's what we're here to do, is to help people make an acceptable offering to the Lord, which gives him life. Krishna says, my devotees like this are the root from which I grow. See, you give life to Krishna when you get this special gift of attachment for him. See, and then you make him happy and he grows. Can you imagine you give Krishna life? We thought it was different. We thought it was the opposite. I thought just yesterday, just 5 minutes ago, I thought it was the opposite. Now I'm learning something new today. That's why I come to Sadhu Sangha. I'm always learning something. Wow, I actually give Krishna life. I didn't quite know. I kind of knew that, but I really know it better now. Got more clarity on that issue. Isn't that amazing, Shama-san? You're giving Krishna life. Wow. Think about it. Let's contemplate that for 10, 20 years. The devotee gives life to Krishna, but you have to be qualified. He has to give us the quality. Come on, we're in Kali Yuga, for God's sake. Who can be qualified to give Krishna life, man? He better give us the qualification. Otherwise, it's a no-show for that life, man. I like fresh beet juice. Good for the mud body. I would never hesitate to beg prasadam cooked by you. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So that's why this is why this is the treasure, is attraction to the Lord. We're actually serving the Lord like a friend, helping him out, because he's in our heart. He's thinking, how am I going to grow? This is personal relationship between me, you, and Krishna. He's thinking, how am I going to grow if you don't feed me? How can I grow if you don't feed me? Oh, but you got to come the right way. You got to listen to my devotee who knows me intimately, who understands my verses, who's gotten the mercy. And you listen, and then you'll get the mercy to get the right understanding of the real path and the right path, and go directly in so you can feed me the kind of food I want. See, you got to go in the right gate, the right path, the right door. That door is a confidential associate of the Lord. In our line, it's Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. Okay? They know the Lord. The Lord gives them the right information, and they give it to you. That's Guru Dev. Do you see the different level of the Vaidis? Many of you had Vaidi gurus. They can't quite give you this information. They give you some different information, a little different, little twist on the path. They think, oh, it's more external, because it's natural for them. They're external devotees, and they think they've made it. They're Guru Devs, man. They made it. Come to us, and we'll give you lots of ceremonies and lots of pujas. And lots of deity worship. And we'll give you a name, but watch out, we may take it away. We'll give you some beads, we might take it. We might take it. You better be good. It's almost like being on universal income or in that CBDC thing. We'll give you the money, but watch out, you better behave, otherwise we'll take it back. You better not go listen to Go Haridas. Otherwise, take your beads back. Take your name back. Even it's called religion, man. They're going to take it all back. I can't even take anything back. People even leave here sometimes, and they still carry with them some bhakti sometimes, and they usually run out of gas. Because, you got to, I couldn't imagine me just saying, okay, Krishna, I've arrived. That's it. No more feeding you. I don't need to feed you anymore. No more. I don't want to be around the devotees that you like. That you've given mercy to. I don't need to be around Shama-san. No. Don't need ecstatic devotee association. I don't need to be around devotees that please you and you're pleased with them. You see how illogical that is? Thank God you give me the intelligence to understand some of these things. Sri Advaita was so heaved to such heights of ecstasy, hearing the affectionate words of the Lord, that he was at a loss for words. Now, man, he was at a loss for words. And the Lord gave me so many words. Isn't it funny how he works? So many things to say about these deep. That's why, the Lord's hooked me. His conceptions, his codes, his understanding of the absolute truth is so amazing, man. So poetic, so eloquent and concise. Conciseness is true eloquence. So deep, like an ocean. My God, man. I've been trying to find a philosopher I could replace Lord Caitanya with, but I can't do it. Not even Socrates, not even Plato, not even Sadhguru can compare. Not even the illustrious Acharya. Not even Acharya Dev. Not even Radhanath. Sri Advaita ran to his home and busied himself with his wife to prepare for the Lord's cooking. His wife is a partial expansion and incarnation of Srimati Sachi Devi. Totally dedicated to her husband, she dived into the nectarian ocean of devotional service. See, totally dedicated to her husband. See? But who is her real husband, man? It's Krishna. That's why she could dive into it. See, you come here, we marry you off to the real Lord, man. So you can dive with enthusiasm into devotional service and you can relish it. Isn't that nice? We dive deep into it. Relish deeply. Drink deeply of this service enthusiastically. Drunkenly intoxicated with bliss. Hey, bubbling with joy. This way we've got to bottle this mantra, man. It's like bubbly, like champagne, without any. It has the kick, but it has no karma, no bad headache afterwards. It's like the right bubbly, man. Can you imagine? This is the champagne, pure champagne, the holy name. It bubbles up with joy in you. You ever feel that there, Shama-san? The bubbling joy of the name. Hare Krishna, chanting and just effervescent. Champagne, pure champagne. Sri Advaita ran to his home and busied himself with his wife. Okay, read that. All the different foodstuffs which were the Lord's favorites, she had diligently packed in Navadvip. Now unpacked them and gave them all to her husband. Sri Advaita sat down to cook, enthroning Sri Caitanya in his heart and mind. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. It's getting a little bit late, and I've been taking food too late at night here. So, yeah, taking the other kind of food. Yeah. So, why don't you give us a word there a word there, Shama-san, a parting word. What are you thinking? What kind of thoughts running through your mind or heart?
Right now, I'm just in peace and I'm happy, and I will work half an hour and then I will lay down with the replay of this hour, which I didn't hear. And it's what I was thinking. I think sometimes when you talk about this, and you talk, for example, like a champagne. This is just two normal words, but somehow those words are making me so satisfied, you know. Those words are penetrating my soul. I don't know how it explained. I don't know what is it. Why those words? If it's your devotion or your vibration, what is it? You know, sometimes I try to understand how
Yeah,
it
me
works.
too.
And what is
I
your
don't know.
conclusion?
You tell me, and I'm going to listen to your experience. You're on the other side over there. You're doing a good job. You know, I'm starting to understand a little bit more.
It's like everything what is connected to God has this beautiful magic, empowering
Like
power.
poetry, maybe. You know, it's kind of like poetic.
Thank you, Guru
Oh,
Maharaj.
thank you. Thank you.
What time is it
It's
on your place?
3:30
AM?
p.m.
PM.
Yeah.
And you will have your first meal?
Well, I have a kind of a half a meal in the morning, and then I just have like some
Okay.
fruit or something. And so this is the other one. And I go to bed early. Actually, I've been going to bed like 7:30 at night here. So I want to eat way before that. And because I notice I sleep better, and I get more sleep. Otherwise, if I go to bed at 9 o'clock or 10, I still get up at same time, 12 or 1, so at least at 7:30, I get at least 5 hours. So I'm doing it. I'm doing that routine.
So the morning lecture is like night on your place?
No, the morning lecture is well, I do my work, other work, like edit videos and stuff and different things, and between 12 or say 1 o'clock and 4:30. So there's things that I see, and it's kind of good. It works out because I don't like to look at the computer after 6 o'clock anyway. Yeah, because I can't sleep right. It does weird things. So I just use that time. So when I wake up at like between 12:30 and 1:30, I use that time to do different things, because then Lalita's giving class usually, and River, and then maybe Johan. So I let them do the classes. Then I come on at 4:30. I used to, when I just woke up, I would just go right to class, but they're giving classes in the morning, so plus it's better. Yeah, go ahead.
So when you wake up at 12 or 1 a.m., then afterwards you sleep again?
Usually not. I may lay down. Sometimes depends.
The power
Power
nap.
nap. Yeah, usually it's kind of just a power nap. Yeah, that's about it. Like 5 minutes.
And what is the sound on your place? Like a hammer? Always like a hammer?
Right next door, they're building another apartment building.
Oh, so.
Yeah, next door. Matter of fact, I don't have any view anymore. They built a wall against the Yeah, against the
window.
big. I have a beautiful window. Had a nice view with sun, and now I got a big wall there.
Do you like this
Yeah,
apartment
yeah, I
where you
do.
stay?
Yeah, that's right. It's great. It's nice. It's still sunny. It's sunny in here. Yeah, it's great. So 2 blocks from the beach, and I'm right here on the mall, and so close to the stores. Yeah, I went paid for internet, a year's worth of internet. Yeah, so I got.
You like
Yeah,
Mexico?
yeah, I do. Yeah, it's as close to India. People are out on the streets. It's alive. You know, Western countries are dead practically. England was about the better
Yeah.
one, but basically, Western countries, people are dead. These people they're alive here, like in India, and you know, they're moving around. All the restaurants are always filled. It's a wonderful place to live. Yeah.
I think also the Western culture is dead and
Oh, it's
twisted.
twisted. It's dead, man.
It's,
This is a much better place to do and to be. And it's easier to get like some kind of residency here too, if you have qualification, which is not much now. Um, yeah. So once Maharaj sleeps, like he has left his body. When Maharaj sleeps, it's like he has left his body. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good place. Okay. All right.
okay.
So see you all. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thanks for coming. We'll be back.
Thank you.
Come with us if you want to live.